Lovely day. Lovely to see you all.
Yeah,
Lovely to
thank
see
you.
you too, Christian. Thank you very much.
We'll speak to you a bit later on.
Thank you.
No
Take
problem.
Care.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye. Au revoir.
Bye-bye.
Au revoir.
Bye.
Right guys, Jason Stalls here, and today we have another BOTB video. Unfortunately, if you can tell by my voice, maybe not, it's not a good video from me today, guys. And if you don't want to hear me ranting on about BOTB and you don't want to hear the facts and figures and all this, just click off the video, honestly. But today, I am very, very upset by the judging, if you cannot tell by my voice, honestly. So here's the midweek winner. Congratulations to David, who's in France, you know. Maybe that's a sign about how the judges play their coordinates, you know, rather than placing them in the UK, they placed them in a flipping other country, because I just don't know about this judging, guys. You've heard it time and time again with Stig, with Cam, they both quit now, and I'm telling you what, guys, I think I'm going to flip and stop playing for a little bit, wait for a really nice pitch, and then play a couple tickets, because I've gone a bit extreme the last month, to be completely honest with you. I had £30 credit, I got a bit bored, I thought, why not just throw it all on the midweek picture, what's the worst that can happen? I should get zone 2 or zone 1. You know, I've had really, really good zone 1s back to back, and I've just been completely kicked in the arse, really. So, here's the midweek. As if you guys haven't seen it, I got really close. You know, I think my one of the points I showed on my video was 1268, 1066, which would have been 1 off the X and 50 off the Y. I think I actually did play that coordinate. But yeah, if you look at the full size image for that picture, I just thought the ball was a little bit higher. Maybe I went a little bit too high, but some of the judges put it all the way down here, and I think their coordinates were kept in. Not all the way, but I don't know if I don't know where the judges' coordinates actually lie on the zones. I think it would be good for the judging process if they actually saw the target and where their crosses lied in it, because if they were getting zone 3 and they're keeping the coordinates in, what's the point? I know Liam's was like all the way up here or something, so they had to take it out. But if they had not, I might have won the flipping competition. And then with the dream card, similar thing happened. I thought it'd be just a little bit higher. It'd be funny to find out I actually didn't go higher on the midweek that's just happened. Though I thought he's looking quite, you know, flat, but actually he's gone a little bit more downwards. And so I had the X almost bang on, but the Y was just a little bit off. Really, really, really close. And I got £30 credit back in total. But of course I've wasted it all. And here is my result. Yep. I followed the BOTB through Gujarati, and originally I did place on my video point like all the way up here, and then I said, no, that's too high. So then I looked at their analysis and I actually agreed with it. You know, if you draw my lines, you get something like this, and then you can't see the other eye, so I just ignored it. You could place it in, but and then this eye you have something like this eye you have something like that. The forehead goes through there, and his forehead goes through there, and boom, that's how you get my points, right? How the hell has the judge's average gone all the way up here? Right, that's the average, right? Okay, maybe I've got the 3D perspective of the photo wrong, so I've looked at it very 2D, and from a 3D perspective it's actually a little higher up. Fair enough, but I think it was probably more in between here and here, somewhere around here, not this steep, because this guy isn't looking like flipping at his hairs on the edge of his head, which is where the ball seems to be above. It just doesn't make sense to me. So now I'm gonna roast the fucking judging, okay? So let's first look at the lines that these judges have put, because this is quite hilarious in itself.
Then come to a final panel decision.
Good morning, my name's Matt Cannon. I'm a senior.
Matt Cannon's usually had a very, very, very good perspective on where the ball has been, but this week he was one of the worst offenders. He put that fucking ball all the way into space, right? I am really upset with that. But bear in mind his 2 red lines here. He's actually placed the cross near enough in the middle, which I can understand. That's good. Kieran Fitzgibbon. Oh my god, mate! This guy. His judging, like, I honestly, like, because I'm not playing this anymore, I might go back through the weeks of judging, because they can't get rid of the judging videos and show you Kieran, you know, Hugh, they've all, like, nearly every judge has had a bad week, and myself, maybe this is my bad week, because every now and then I'm miles off, but you can see how I place my cross, right? I've probably got a more valid reason than half of these judges for where I put it, you know?
I've played football for more than 30 years and I'm now a senior county referee.
Right, okay, mate. Okay, so Kieran's point actually I think was one of the more valid. I'm sorry to roast him. His is actually one of the more valid ones. That's closer to where I would say the ball is. Okay.
Hi, my name is Eric Mendonca. I've been involved in football for over 30 years.
Good morning.
All right,
And
so-
then as a referee.
Like, what is this drawing 2 lines from the eye? Just reset your lines or something, man.
Good morning, my name's Hugh Gilroy. I'm a referee, a mentor, tutor and observer.
Look, what is that? You've drawn 2 lines and you've nearly placed it at the top line. If you take the forehead positioning, right, you have to go really flipping steep to get it up to there. It just, I don't know, man.
Nigel Hicks. I've been a Supply League match official for the best part of 30 years and I'm an experienced football administrator.
Again, that's taking one eye into consideration. You don't know if the other eye is looking higher, lower. It can't be there for the centre of the ball, surely, people.
My name is Chloe Morgan and I'm goalkeeper for Crystal Palace Women.
That's off into fucking space as well, mate. I don't know. That just doesn't make sense to me.
Multiple counties across England and have refereed from grassroots through to professional academies.
See, his X lines actually line up more with what I'm saying. Like, it is a little more to the right. It's not like he's looking at the hairs on his top of his head. The height still may be way extreme.
Hi, I'm Jenna Scalacci, retired professional footballer.
I think she went really far to the right from what I remember.
Good
Yeah,
morning.
again, I don't know
My
what
name's
she's
Stephen
doing with the
Walker,
lines.
And I am a football and futsal referee.
My name's
Where do they get these ideas from? It's just like they just place the fucking coordinate anywhere. There's no thought. It's just like, oh yeah, we'll just place it there. There's not in between. It's not. It's just like, all right, we'll just put it there. What's the point in drawing the lines, honestly? Are they just as a guide for them?
currently an FA observer, head coach for the Middlesex Referee Academy, and also a retired referee.
And also, my points for the last couple of weeks have been completely off the average. That's more. That's a bit better. That's actually pretty close to the final average. That one. Yeah, it's pretty close. But look, Matt's point. Right, now let's full screen this bish. Matt's point. Come on, mate. I don't know. Right. The legal guy, the lawyer, says place your coordinate where you think the center of the ball is going to be. You think the center of the ball is here. Imagine the ball, right? When I make these crosses on BOTB, I imagine the ball is tiny, the tiniest thing, right? Just the size of the cross, not this huge magnifier type thing. This, you're saying the center of the ball is around here, this little thing. Like, when you think about it like that, it completely changes your take, right? This guy is no way looking all the way up here, for a start. Neither do I think this guy is looking all the way over here, so this one's bad. This point is more valid. This point I think's good, but some of these ones going higher up, this one as well, I have no clue. And this one as well, I have no clue because it's just way too steep. Like, I don't think this eye is going back into the eye socket and looking over here. It must be looking somewhat forwards. So the average gets moved to the right, but these like points in terms of X just don't make sense, and these two in terms of Y just don't make sense. You know what I mean? It's like you're not playing spot the center of the ball with the judges individually. They're playing like, oh yeah, let's come collaboratively and we'll get some sort of average that works. And compared to the other judging videos where I checked them for the last couple of competitions, it was like 13 minutes, 16 minutes. This one goes on for 22 minutes and it's edited, like cut down. So they must have gone around this for ages. And, you know, by the end, they've taken out 2 or 3 judges. At one point, they've taken out 5 judges here. They've taken out 5 judges. That's how flipping messed up the thing is, you know? It's just completely like, what? And then the lines that they've drawn at the end, look, the cross isn't anywhere near the middle. It's like off to one side. It's like, alright, okay, we're favouring this eye more because we can actually see where it's looking. But that's just, I don't know if that's how it works. For the centre of the ball, like if the ball was tiny, yeah, not this huge cross, just this little thing like this, the size of the circle I'm drawing with my mouse, it has to be a bit more out here, surely. Oh man. Okay, so there's the judging, right? I'm not going to bore you guys with it too much. Take it for what you want. But I'm telling you, I thought the ball would be somewhere around this region. Not all the way up here, and not judges putting it all the way up here into flipping space, because maybe, I mean, I think a guy in my YouTube comments said that he got really close, like, you know, 10-15 pixels off. Fair play to him, but I just don't see it being like that, honestly. So now I'm going to get into the really tough part. This is how much I've spent. So BOTB 25th of September to 29th of October 2021. These are the amounts that I've actually physically deposited from PayPal or whatever into BOTB. And there are some tickets that, you know, cost me nothing because I played with credit, but these are all the ones which I physically had to deposit money to play. And May I played once, didn't touch it again until September because I was miles off. And I think I may have showed this in an early video before it got actually I could probably still go back and look at it in my competitions. It's just that for some reason when you play too much you have to go like view more, and I just forgot. But when I was at university, if you guys don't know, here in the UK you get like a maintenance loan, so I had to pay a lot of my travel to university, which was like somewhere around £500 per semester, so about £1,000 in total, maybe a little bit more than that. And the rest was kind of just spare money, but also I needed to spend it on books perhaps, or food when I'm at university or coming home or whatever. But yeah, I had a bit of spare money. I bought a graphics card in 2017 with it because I just saved it up. But in 2019 to 2020, I decided, all right, let's play BOTB for a bit whilst I'm at university. I spent £370 between October 2019 and May 2020, which is, you know, over that period of time, it's not terrible, but it's a lot of money if you add it up. If I'd have put that in Bitcoin over that period when it wasn't particularly doing well, you know, I'd be doing all right now. That might even be worth £1,000 now. But between, you know, in just over a month this year, I've spent £181 this last month. That's a flip lot of money because I'm trying to save money every month and put it into like a stocks and shares ISA, or, you know, potentially dollar cost average into cryptocurrencies every month or every week. I don't know if we're going to see a bear market in cryptocurrencies. I could talk about that, But cryptocurrency stuff on YouTube's just a bit cringe in general, so I don't really want to become one of those channels. But yeah, £181 is, you know, it's a big amount compared to what I'm saving. You know, if I'd have added that to what I'm saving every month, you know, I'd be doing pretty nice. You know, that's more than a monthly payment on a lot of cars that people, you know, like, I don't even know what kind of stuff you could get for that. Probably like an M140i or something like that, BMW M2 for that kind of monthly payment, if you know what I mean. So yeah, and often I play the 50k plus, you know, the plus 50k on the free ticket. So yeah, that's that. So honestly, I feel like I've got burnt here with BOTB, and they've really kind of screwed me over as a player. I just personally didn't think the ball was that high, so I've learned my lesson. Potentially the ball should have been here or here, you know. I don't think it was this high up. So even if I played here, I would have still got zone 3. So take it for what you want. I can't make this video for too long because I do need to start my work for today. I meant to start at 6, but I've had a lot of wrist pain because I've been typing. I do like somewhere between like 14,000 to 16,000 words every day. I type a lot, and my chair wasn't particularly comfortable for typing because I was like really cramped between the armrests because I've been typing in my lap as opposed to on top of my desk, and just ended up taking the arm off my chair so that I can you know, have a bit more room to one side. And my mum said, oh, you know, when you add up how much you've probably spent on BOTB, you're gonna fall out of your chair. And I said, yeah, I probably am, because now I've not got my armrest to hold me back from falling off. So maybe, you know, I thought that was quite funny. She laughed. So right, I don't know what else to say, guys, but I'm just going to keep this video short. This may be a little bit of a quit from me for some time, but I should have said this earlier, but what I'm probably going to do is become a bit more of a student of the game. Just play a few tickets, maybe no tickets at all. Just, you know, do my analysis videos because they're helping you guys out. Sometimes my final coordinates that I play are miles off what I say. And I've seen that also with people in Cam's community. For example, the Dean GTR guy, his coordinates were well too high and well off to the right, I think, with his last dream car picture, and then he ended up getting like 1 or 2 pixels away from the final average. So he must have used the community coordinates quite a bit. But yeah, I'm not going to bore you guys for too much longer. Hope you guys have learned something from this video and can use it to your own thing. But yeah, don't play more than 5 tickets really per picture, maybe 10. And if you do play 10, play them for a nice car, but don't go mad. Don't spend more than £20 in one payment, because that's what I found when I played 2019 to 2020. Going through that spreadsheet, a lot of the payments were less than £10, but I'd play like I'd play a coordinate or play 2 coordinates. Think about it, maybe come back a few days later, play a few more, play 1 more, and just see how it goes. I did at one point, I think, spend nearly £30 on A45S tickets, and actually that was the week where I got insanely close because I just had the feeling, but I played on my laptop. I've been playing on my PC all the time now, and I don't know if the PC's messing me up. Obviously it isn't, because I got close on 2 pitches back to back, but there just really isn't. I don't know what the consistency is. You know, you're meant to have consistency as a player, and I'm not sure the judging has the consistency. As I say, for this picture, the midweek one that's just gone, this eye is not looking all the way up here. I just don't see it. I think it's looking more like here, more here. So I think something's really gone wrong with the judging. And yeah, I guess that's it. £6.75 credit back from spending, you know, if you want to see the full transparency, £30 £34 or something. And these were the coordinates that I played. Very, very, very tight cluster. Because I watched the Gujarati guys and I really thought it would be around 2234 in the X and a little bit higher than their average, but not that much. But then I started to doubt myself and I put another £10 in, a little lower, just because I thought maybe people won't put it that high. But it turns out they actually went right to the moon. So I've been listening a lot to the Squid Game version of Fly Me to the Moon for some reason. It's quite calming in the chaotic world we live in, I guess. Yeah, I guess the judges took that a little bit too seriously and really sent the centre of the ball off to the moon, or where they reckon the centre of the ball is, you know, right up here above his hair and all this shit. I don't know. Anyway, I'm done here, guys. You know, let me know what you think. Please do leave a comment. I don't get many comments on my videos, but they're obviously getting viewed. So if you've watched it to the end, thank you very much. And this might not be up until later tonight because I do need to start my work, and I probably need to, you know, spend 20 minutes re-listening to the video, making sure that I've not said anything that's gonna like mess me up too much. But I'm sure it's fine. I'm pretty careful about what I say, but yeah. Okay. So, as I said, maybe just try and become a student of the game, find the patterns a bit more. And yeah, I messed up because I can kind of see I went a little bit too low now. I already knew that, but I trusted the live stream coordinates. There wasn't much live streaming. Cam didn't do a live stream on the midweek at all, and that kind of messed me up a little bit. But I can't blame him for it. He's got his own stuff going on. Maybe I should do my own live streams. Speaking of live streams, there is a program or like a platform type thing that Cam uses, and then I found out from Stig's channel, who, you know, since quit, it actually tells you the name of the platform that Cam uses to stream, so I could actually use it. And there is a free version, but it means you get like a branding on the top right corner, but I can't be bothered paying £10 a month, which is, I would guess, what Cam does, to remove the branding. Yeah, so bit of a ramble, but I hope you guys can learn something, and hopefully I'll see you guys in another BOTB video towards the end of this week, or, you know, early next week. I'll be working on some videos on some other topics, especially sealed games, because I've been trying to make the videos on it and collect information, and it's just very time consuming to, you know, eventually get that edited together, record the voiceovers, and, you know, make my point across really carefully. And yeah, hopefully those videos will do quite well, but I'm not sure if BOTB fans are going to be that bothered about seal game collecting, but that's something that's quite a big hobby or passion of mine at the minute, because I don't know, maybe I live in the past a little bit, but yeah. Yeah, I am done here. You know, BOTB. Also, I forgot to say this in this video, but again, if you guys are listening to the end and, you know, you listen to every little thing I'm saying, your points that you're playing are these little yellow dots. They are not these red crosses. So when you think you're really close, it's literally these yellow dots. You have to be right. This yellow dot has to match your yellow dot. And so when you take this into account, it's actually very difficult to get the winning coordinate, no matter how many crosses you play. So for that reason, it's probably better playing less tickets and just becoming a bit of a student of the game, or not playing any tickets at all, or not playing any tickets at all, and you know, just logging your coordinate versus the winning coordinate and seeing how close you get week after week. Once you're confident, maybe play a couple tickets and go from there. If you start getting closest by car and you win £250, then you've done really well. Like, you haven't spent £250 to, you know, feel like you've finally got your money back or something. So unfortunately, I've never had closest by car or even runner up, so I feel very unmotivated to continue playing so many tickets or whatever, because it's just a waste. It's just a waste. Better off putting it in other places. So that is it. I may go in and look at previous judging videos and completely roast the crap out of them, but I don't know if I've got the time, effort or energy to do so. And yeah, this has been Joseph Stolzy. Hope you enjoyed my ramble, and like, comment, subscribe, you know how it goes, and I'm out. Peace.